welcome back. I'm so glad that you guys decided to stop and watch my video. I haven't been here in a few days. I'm a little bit late because I haven't really been feeling that great. It's more than just like my stomach too. It's so many things that can go wrong with Crohn's. I mean, it's not literally just not your intestine. It can be many parts of your body. And so there's certain things that you need to have testing done on when you have Crohn's disease because you need to check levels of stuff. I had, for a while, had blood work. I never got it done, and I don't know why I didn't get it done. I know I'm sick, like, I just don't like to admit how sick I am. It's really hard. So I wasn't going to the doctors for a while about it. I didn't get my blood work done for like 5 months. I wasn't coming down with anything that was out of the normal. Yeah, I have been extremely tired. Like, I haven't been sleeping good. The past, I want to say, like 3 nights have been really bad. But I know when I talked to my therapist, not this past Monday, but the Monday before that, I had told her, "You feel like that, like last week?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did." And I knew I didn't feel good. I was I'm still really tired. I can't catch up on my sleep. So I have major fatigue. I'm pale a lot. I have periodic limb movement, and it can happen like if you have restless leg syndrome, but it can also be called periodic limb movement, and that's something that happens before you go to sleep. Like, my body likes to twitch, so that's another thing I've been doing. I've kind of been like, you know, like twitching on and off, and that's freaky. It scares Megan. She's the one that told me, and for nights she said that it just like kept her awake. But I was really tired, and 3 or 4 nights ago, I didn't really sleep that good. I only got like a few hours of sleep. I thought, well, maybe it's just, you know, a bad night, and I can take a nap tomorrow like I normally do, just nap, revive my body so that I can like stay up for a few more hours. So then I had gone like 3 hours the night before sleeping, and then I went the whole next day without napping, and then it came time to that night, and I kind of felt congested, and I guess I don't really pay attention to that. I always think like, oh, maybe it's my anxiety, because I've had people tell me that before, like, oh, well, maybe it's just your anxiety. So I get that a lot. Like, I second guess myself a lot. Because the next night came, and by this time, I had actually already bought Benadryl when I got paid, so I was, because I have been really stuffy, allergies. There's such dry air in here. So I had been sneezing and stuff prior to that because I was having really bad allergies. So I took a Benadryl, and it helped me get to sleep, but then I couldn't stay asleep. I was sleeping, still am, mind you. I was at least going to bed at like 10:30, 11, but then I was up at like 1 or 2, and I just couldn't go back to sleep. I couldn't get comfortable. My legs hurt. I was twitching. My heart was racing. I would wake up with like night sweats, and that was terrible. Like, have a night sweat. I know a lot. Like, I thought it was really gross because when you have Crohn's, you get night sweats, and wake up in the morning, I would wake up and my shirt would be like soaked. So then it would be like warm in here, but I wouldn't be warm. I would be freezing because I would be soaked down my back, and I would need to change. But in order to change, I had to get out from the covers and deal with being cold, and that just like made me feel worse too. So it was like kind of a catch-22. So for a while it was kind of like constant. When I had that cold, it was constant. And I'm forgetting a lot lately, and it's freaking me out. I don't like it. Getting a lot of things like forgetting to turn off the bathroom sink, and in there, and it'd be like pouring out of the sink. Remember, I thought I like literally shut it off. Okay, so then I would do small things like forget to flush the toilet, and those are definitely not things that I normally do. Like, I would call it like brain fog. Like, you're talking to somebody, and you have all your sentences and what you're saying, and mid-sentence, this is me all the time, I would really embarrassing when you're talking to people, because you can be going right along and having like this amazing conversation, and boom, that's it. I don't remember anything. And it's a terrible feeling. I hate that. I mean, even sometimes when I'm recording, and this really sucks, is I'll be halfway through a sentence sometimes, and then I'll completely forget what I'm saying. So then before I edit my videos, you can see me for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes while I'm sitting here and I'm staring at the wall. That's frustrating me, and I kind of realized that was getting a little bit worse, and I was like, well, I probably should go have that checked. And like, there's some things in your blood work that can come back and possibly would tend to give me all these symptoms that I'm having. So I was weak, I didn't have much of an appetite, I was dehydrated, my anxiety is high. I feel like my chest is tight, but you know, it's not really. I know that's my anxiety because of the way I feel right now. Like, I could probably have an anxiety attack, but I'm trying to talk to people to let them know how I feel rather than like sitting in the room crouched up in a ball. I can't always do that. Like, I get annoyed with myself. Thursday, I had not slept. I had slept 3 hours every single night, and I was exhausted. Thursday, I had cooked macaroni and cheese, and of course, like, I never really do anything big, and I was like, well, I'll make something. It's not that big of a deal. Like, and I go to make macaroni and cheese, and we eat it, and then Megan goes out, and she notices that the gas stove is still on. And I was like, well, great, now I can't even do that because it smelled like burnt cheese. For now, I guess I'm not going to touch anything like that because I don't want to take that chance again. Get like a little bit more clumsy. I want to work on getting more nutrients. I need to eat more specifically for Crohn's disease. I did have a video on it, but it wasn't in depth like I wanted it to be because I was kind of like knowing exactly what I said, seeing other lists of like what people should eat and what shouldn't. I felt, wow, I didn't really go into depth about that, but sometimes it's a little bit easier if you don't, for people to understand, because if you start getting into the nitty-gritties of what you should eat and you don't blatantly say like a whole group, it's a lot of people, so like they'll just get confused. So not everyone knows their diet. What I was gonna do was I was just gonna help with that. Of course, we're broke, and I was going to the food cupboard and stuff, and this last time that I went to one, we were told we could only go to this one. And mind you, like, this is already hard enough for me to go there. So this new one that we went to, right, you get to pick out like one snack and like one bread and a bunch of like veggies that are like half rotted. And then you go up to this place and you get to pick and choose. I don't eat like, you know, Vienna sausages, but Megan was like, well, I guess there's not much to choose on. I'll take that if they want to give it to me. And it is considered your meat. If you get Vienna sausages, that's all you get for 2 weeks. What? So, and then, like, if you get real meat, then it's like freezer burnt. It's stuff that was frozen a few months ago, and then you get it and you eat it. You can taste the freezer burnt in it, and it's so gross. For me to even literally live, I need to have some nutrients. I am not absorbing nutrients. I looked up the numbers on like my blood work. Like, I saw that red cell width was high, and there was like another one and it was low. And when I looked it up all together, like, all my blood work's not back, but some of the blood work was back, so I got to see some of those numbers, and I got to see the high and low. So I ended up actually trying to go into walking care on Thursday, and first we went to one to get my blood work and to go there, and it was a 2.5-hour wait, and I was dizzy. And that was like something I was doing, like getting up and getting dizzy. Like, you know, if you get up too fast, well, it was almost like I was doing that all the time. After, the doctor's office, sorry guys, I need to like lay back, but I'm sure you guys won't mind. Need to be comfy, and if I want to get stuff out to you, gotta do it the way I can do it, because that's the only way I get to be able to do it. To the other doctor's office, which was a walking care, and I signed up. They were like, well, just to let you know, there's 9 people ahead of you. There is a little bit of wait with one provider. And me and Megan are thinking, like, is it a holiday? Like, why is it so busy at the doctor's office, but still don't know. I go to that doctor's office, I sign in, I was like, I'm really dizzy. I was like, I can't just leave, go somewhere else. Like, I'm not feeling that great. And she decided to have triage come in and grab me and check out my vitals just to make sure, like, they could actually take care of it there, or would they have to send me to, like, the hospital. So, waited a little bit, and triage came out, grabbed me, and did my vitals like normal. Sorry, I just, like, my toe just stiffened. I'm not having a good time with my legs. See, I can't even do this video without going crazy on my legs. It aches so bad. So we go over to the doctor. They do triage on me and sit down, and I wait. And I wait. Almost 2 hours, and I went up there because I could only see one other person out there besides me that was there before, and she was really sick. She was like laying down. Megan's like, was your name even called? And I was like, or even on the list? And I was like, you know, that's a good point. So I look, and they said there was still 3 people in the room, 1 person ahead of me, and still 1 doctor. I hadn't ate. I was starving. I hadn't slept, so I was exhausted. I didn't want to sit up in that chair anymore. It had been almost 2 more hours, mind you. And I decided I'll just have to wait till Monday when I have that doctor's appointment. I was lucky that night that they called me, and they told me that I could come in the next day, which was yesterday. I was really excited. She listened to me because I told her what I've been feeling and what's been happening, and she listened to me. So I'm always really thankful when they listen to me, because like, I know my body the best, so if I know what I'm looking for, then they can kind of help me along the way easier if they know more what's going on with me. So I got all my blood work done yesterday when I went to the doctor's. I know that I'm anemic. I don't know if it's my B12 or if it's my iron, because I don't have all my blood work back. They checked my thyroid because we have thyroid problems on my mom's side. Like, they could never test it through there's like a certain antibody that they have to check out, and it's not a normal blood test. They say functional doctors have to be able to do these tests. They treat you for not just the disease, but like actually like the symptoms too, which is a really good idea. She ordered more blood work, and I just realized today I am so mad, you guys, that I did this. But okay, so I have had to reschedule this CAT scan 2 or 3 times now. No, 2 times, okay? And this last time, I swear to God, you guys, even Megan does, okay? Because I do have a stomach doctor appointment at the end of the month. I kid you not, okay? I had made an appointment with CT scan to have my CAT scan on my intestines, and I got a letter in the mail saying the other day that I had missed it at the beginning of the month, and I was like, what? Hold up. I had to reschedule that because my stomach doctor appointment was till the end of the month, because I had to have time to do that. Well, somehow, some way, it's not on my appointment calendar, and I'm really tired. So fucking tired, you guys. Don't, like, think, like, the absence is my integrity, because I so badly want to be here for you every time to upload. So that's why I'm doing it right now, and obviously no makeup on, and I'm not putting it on. So that's my update right now. I was going to do a nutrition video and talk about, like, things that you are and aren't supposed to eat. I probably will do that at a later time, but for right now, I'm not going to, and I'll probably just keep you updated with my health, where I don't have really time to do sit-downs or the energy. But if I do get the energy, I definitely will post it. But for now, it'll probably just be, like, sporadic vlogs, because hopefully once a week, because that's all I can do for right now. That's all that my body and my mind will allow me. I mean, if you don't sleep, you can't really think correctly. And, you know where that got me last time. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below. And you see that little bell down there? If you click that bell button, you every single time I post a video. So thank you for coming again, and I hope you all have a great evening. Bye!